Hey there, welcome to Tarot to a T. So today we're going to do an October, I'll keep it, because I already decided who I'm reading for. October 2022 reading for the sign of Virgo. And something or some energy around me right now knows that. Anyway. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for coming back. So, cards of advice, okay. Anyway, as this is flying out, I'm going to try to explain. I'm doing something a little different because I'm going on vacation, and I'm trying to shorten my readings for October. So I can get as many as I can done before I have to leave. And good God, this is distracting. Okay, so I'm going to give you a snapshot or summary of something that's going on for you in October, Virgo. And then the mid-month reading, I'm going to try to pick up where this leaves off, and we're going to see how things have progressed. So if you're not a subscriber and you haven't hit notifications, go ahead and do that so you'll be notified when that video comes out. Got it? Okay. Let's get started. Two of Hearts. So you're looking at either you've met somebody or this is the desire for closeness. Like you're looking for companionship. It's a nice card. It's harmony and balance. It's starting off really nice. Well, you got stress relief here with this Four of Spades. So again, you're looking at like stability and security around the home, but you came out of a period of stress or something, because the Four of Spades implies that now you're in this period of having a break. It also came out with the Eight of Clubs here, which talks about having to make a decision. Maybe you were making a decision in regards to this Two of Hearts, maybe to let somebody move in with you, or you move in with somebody else. I'm kind of getting that because the Four of Spades talks about that kind of thing, like how things are at home. Anyway, let's keep going. Six of Diamonds. Looks like you have new opportunities in finance. This is also the card of taking financial responsibility. So you're going to have options and opportunities to possibly pay off debts, replace an old rundown car, make a repair on the home, or upgrade a home, for example, or move into a nicer apartment. That's kind of the Six of Diamonds. I wonder if it has something to do with this. I keep going back. So the Two of Hearts, and like, if now you're cohabitating with somebody, now you can afford a better place. I don't know. Ace of Clubs. Yeah, you're embarking on a new start here. This is about learning new skills, possibly, or just acquiring new information. Now, sometimes I interpret this in relationships that you're learning about another person. Living with them, you certainly learn more about them than you knew otherwise, right? There's no other way to learn that information. I'm going to cut the video for a second because I got to check something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I thought the camera like clicked off, and I just want to make sure I'm still recording. So yeah, the Ace of Clubs here. You're on some kind of new start. Can you tell me more about Virgo's scenario for October? Perhaps this relationship. Well, it's possible you moved in with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This can be a dominating kind of controlling person just because it's a king. Doesn't have to be male either. This could be female. I don't read gender specifics. The thing about them is they're pretty practical and they have a pretty level head, but they can cause problems in relationships. Now, that doesn't mean this is a devastatingly horrendous thing that they've caused. It's like having a disagreement. Like you have four people who are trying to agree on one thing, and this is the person who doesn't agree. out of 4 people. You know what I mean? It's that kind of scenario. Doesn't mean they've caused a problem, but I guess there's the potential there because they're very strong. I read the King of Spades as having a very strong personality. Yeah. And again, air sign. 10 of Diamonds. Yes, I think you've gotten a boost in your finances. If you haven't already experienced taking on this financial responsibility, I was trying to get the words out. Something is already completed here and led to some great prosperity in your life. Now, this doesn't have to be money. It could be any kind of abundance. It could be that, I don't know, maybe you finally were able to buy that home, for example. Yeah, because I was looking at this, like, and then the decision that was made and the stress being relieved and the new start. I'm picking up there could be like a home purchase involved in this. And maybe that we were deciding with this person that you felt like you're going to be together with them for a long time, whether or not to purchase with them. You probably couldn't do it on your own. It's very hard for people to purchase on their own these days unless they just they have a pile of money already, or they're making very good money, right? So there's some kind of windfall could be attached to this King of Spades. Could be the person that's like kind of opened this possibility for you, Virgo. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. The problem could be that they could be the one with all the money or the wealth. And so you feel like maybe it's unbalanced. But I'm just, I don't know. I'm going to ask for another card. 9 of Clubs. Now you have achieved something yourself here. This is like some kind of completion of plans that you put in motion a while back, and now they have reached their stage of making great progress or ending. You know what I mean? Like coming full circle. It could be a job promotion. It could be something like that, but I didn't pick anything up in here about career. I mean, that 10 of Diamonds kind of could talk about that, but I'm seeing it more tied with that King of Spades. I think the King of Spades has given you some financial clout that you didn't have access to before because you're paired up with them. I do feel that very strongly. And I guess the achievement could be that you have found somebody that can help you feel more stable. Hello. So that stress is gone, and maybe it was a decision you had to make to let them in. I keep hearing cohabitate. All right, let's look at your cards of advice. Queen of Spades. So again, that's an air sign energy, but if that could be you. Totally you. That's about somebody who's kind of holding back their feelings. They're not letting anybody know what's going on. They're very reserved. I think I've done readings for you before, Virgo. If you want to go look at the playlist, I can't point you to a specific video, but I know I read for you, and this energy is something you embody a lot. It's holding, like I said, it's holding back. It's not telling everybody what's going on inside. So let's keep going here. Yep, you're embarking on a new relationship. That's what the 6 of Hearts is. It's about new opportunities, new options, but it says that the road is clear in your area of relationships. You're not carrying around any baggage from a past relationship, and your heart is open. But things are a little unsettled here with this colorized Joker. That's just kind of the energy of the Joker, but it's also the Magician card. The advice here is that I see where it's kind of going is you're going to allow the universe to work its magic. The universe will, or the great force of life, or God, or whatever you want to call it, will work its own magic and move. I'm hearing move elements around and arrange things so that they work out favorably for you. But there is this chaotic energy around it, so you also have to kind of be okay with things not being settled. Maybe even just internally. Jack of Hearts, yes, be vulnerable. This is about opening your heart. I do think this is the advice here with this Jack of Hearts. It's young, it's fresh. Not necessarily like wearing their heart on their sleeve, but definitely not closed off. And I tend to see this card as you or anybody else I'm reading for is feeling very vulnerable. I think there's a degree of vulnerability it's asking you to have, because I think this is what you tend to do. And she's kind of a tough lady. She's like she's a bit of a dark spirit, honestly. Just because she doesn't say what's on her mind, you just don't exactly trust her. She kind of gives you the creeps. I don't know. Let's get another card of advice here. There we go. King of Clubs. Well, somehow I see this as the person you're involved with again. The King of Clubs now is a fire sign. If it's not the person that you're involved with, that you possibly like bought this property with or helped you buy property, I'm seeing like a home. Not just like a rental, not like an upgraded apartment, but like a home. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It could be somebody around you that's giving you advice that's older than you, like a parent, or somebody that you look up to, like a father figure or a mother figure, somebody who really takes charge, right? Because the King of Clubs, they're kind of like they're good for guidance. They're kind of like a counselor energy, somebody that you can go for I think I already said, advice, guidance, that kind of thing. They have a very good head on their shoulders, and they're very trustworthy. Yeah, I don't think that's your partner. No. Because we're looking at advice. I think you're being advised to get counsel and to have this air of vulnerability. I'm going to ask for one more card. I know I'm trying to make these readings short, but I feel like that's just kind of a cliffhanger. Yeah, 2 of Diamonds. So you're going to reach this happy place in this 2 of Hearts, this relationship. This is about being financially secure and happy in a relationship. It talks about investments. It talks about good incomes and things being balanced and in harmony. It did come out with the King of Clubs, so if your partner is not this air sign and happens to be a fire sign, I don't know, with the King of Spades down here, the person who's causing like the problem, I think maybe that represents something that was kind of going on with you. Like they had certain preferences. That's the word I'm trying to get. They had certain preferences because this investment was like a co-investment. You're both having to agree. And I think maybe there had to be a compromise there. Yeah. Or it's an air sign. Or it's an air sign. Or, really? It could be like this fire sign here. You know what? I'm going to leave it there. So basically, just to kind of encapsulate what the heck I'm talking about here, you're on this new start. You got some damn nice financial abundance going on here, prosperity. You've completed something that you feel very proud of. You're involved with this partnership here because you desire closeness, you desire cohabitation with somebody, which I think was this decision here that led to this stress relief, so that you had some stress in the past, and something you decided relieved that stress. And you also know that you have these great opportunities open here in the financial area, and I think it's the secure king that you're hooked up with. Which makes sense, male or female, if this king has this money, this clout, you know, this wealth, it kind of makes them a king, right? Because kings are wealthy. That's what they symbolize. They symbolize wealth and power. Your advice here is saying that you need to kind of get out of this energy of the Queen of Spades and be more vulnerable, like this Jack of Hearts. It is going to lead to new opportunities in your relationship or other relationships, but it's going to be kind of chaotic and feel kind of unsettled for a while. But ultimately, I think you're going to reach this comfy place with harmony and balance and financially feeling very secure. Okay, like I said, I'm going to try to pick this up mid-October, see if we can see what happened with all this. Don't forget, subscribe, notifications. Otherwise, you'll have to hunt for the video. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. Take care until I see you again.